Hi everyone, I hope my video and audio is clear. Good evening everybody to this amazing session of Unacademy S Block Elements Must Know MCQs for NEET 2021. So in today's session, we are going to discuss some 5 to 6 crisp and good MCQs related to the S Block Elements which will help your NEET score to get boosted. So can I kickstart guys? But before starting, we need to discuss about few things. So let me hear out. Okay. So the first and foremost thing guys, so it's me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sudharshan Sir. Currently studying second year MBBS in Government Road Medical College, Tamil Nadu. So in Unacademy, I have been taking free special classes in our Unacademy learning app as a free live class. If you need to enroll to that free live class, means you should use my code SUDHAR21. So today also I have been taking plant physiology part 3, photosynthesis in higher plants. So I will be discussed in detail. So these were the things going on currently in our Unacademy free live classes. Yes. So currently go on Unacademy, search it as Sudharshan Sir, and you will find my ID and click the follow button and you will get the notifications of my all the classes. So with this we move on for the most important thing. So today's Unacademy session, my Unacademy free live class session is all about plant physiology part 3. So already I have been asked to cover plant physiology in 5 parts guys. So I will be covering in total 5 parts. So in that 5 parts already I have completed first 2 parts. The first part is based on transport in plants, second part is mineral nutrition, and today is the part 3 of the plant physiology. So today I am going to discuss about the photosynthesis in higher plants guys in our app, Unacademy learning app. Tomorrow is the respiration in plants and day after tomorrow plant growth and development. So these are our plans for today's session. So with this straight away let's start. So new iconic batch for NEET UG is coming soon. So stay tuned for this guys. A lot of features are going to be available for you. So especially Unacademy branded notes is going to be started. So for every category, physics, chemistry, biology, go to the syllabus section and try to use the Unacademy branded notes. It's curated by the top educators that will help in your preparation, and iconic live learners will get the branded notes at their doorsteps. Printed notes they will get. And finally NEET UG subscription. If you want to subscribe to the Unacademy NEET UG subscription plus, means so for 12 months you are having 5,417 per month. You can use my code SUDHAR21 to get the instant 10% discount and proceed to buy. And then the batches for the NEET UG is starting guys. Starting from the 4th August, they are NEET UG 2022 Power Elite batch and Early Droppers batch, and for 2023 Legends batch are joining. So these are completely English batches which will help in your preparation for NEET exams. Fine. So with this we move ahead. So plus subscription access and India's best educators in Unacademy, interactive live classes, live tests and quizzes, structured course and PDFs are the plus features of Unacademy, right? So Unacademy is going to conduct Unacademy Combat, India's biggest scholarship test, every weekend Sunday 11 AM. So if you want to freely enroll for, means use my code SUDHAR21 to watch and to attend Unacademy Combat weekly scholarship test for completely free. Yes, so and win the scholarship worth 4 crore guys. And then Unacademy Prodigy Scholarship Test is currently going on 14th to 15th of August. So and win the 11 crores of prize. So guys, with this we straight away started the S block elements MCQs discussion guys. Okay, so I will tell you before starting today's session, if the session breaks in the middle, means go and come back again. Okay, so some internet network issues are there. So if the session stopped immediately in between, means go and come back again and watch the session part. Okay, so yes, so today's session is just an introduction of S block elements. This is just a part 1 of S block element. We are going to discuss more MCQs in detail in our Unacademy learning app as a free live class. Okay, so it's just an introduction. I will be discussing some few MCQs only here. Yes guys, so with this we straight away, can you get the correct answer for this question guys? Come on, you can do it. Yes, let me read out the question for you. Let me take my highlighter pen here straight away. 1 second guys. Okay. A question says that a hydrated solid X on heating initially gives a monohydrated compound Y. Okay, why upon heating above 373 Kelvin leads to an anhydrous white powder Z? So X and Z respectively, they are asking two things. So what is your answer, guys? So how will you calculate an hydrated solid X? Okay, imagine a hydrated solid X. Let me take the pointer, 1 second, guys. Yes, a hydrated solid. So note down, my X is going to be a hydrated solid, right? So it's going to be heated initially. If you just heat it, means you are going to get a monohydrated compound. So a compound Y dot H2O, just H2O is going to be present above 373 Kelvin. So why, if you heat the Y above 373 Kelvin, very high temperature, mean it leads to an anhydrous white powder. Note down, guys, it's going to be anhydrous white powder. That is your compound is it. Okay, so white powder. So what are X and Z? They are asking what is X and what is Z. What will be your answer, pa? So let me hear out in the chat section what is your answer. In inorganic chemistry, NTA will definitely ask these type of MCQs for sure. Definitely they will ask this. So a lot of X, Y, what is X, what is Y, what is Z compounds will be asking. So this is the complete basics of every questions model. Okay, so guys, can I hear it answer? X upon heating will get Y dot H2O. So guys, let me tell you, if the monohydrated, why should be monohydrated compounds, they are telling, not an issue. A hydrated solid, okay, a hydrated solid, they are telling X is an hydrated solid. Come on, guys, and tell me in the chat section whether baking soda is my hydrated solid or not. I will tell you. Tell me in the chat section, my baking soda is a hydrated solid or non-hydrated solid. Whether it gets hydrated, so ask your mom. Your mom will be having some in small boxes. She will be having some powder, white powder. That is the baking soda. So that is never hydrated. Okay. So when they are using, it is not at all hydrated. It is not an hydrated solid. So X should not be a hydrated. So X, but they have told it as hydrated solid. So it can't be a baking soda. X cannot be it. It's impossible to have. X is not an baking soda. So straight away cancels option A and option D, option C. So your option is only between two things, either option B or either option D. So go with next one. Okay. So a hydrated solid means that gave you a clue that eliminated baking soda as your option. Okay, and go with the next one. So if you are heating the X for mildly means you are getting a monohydrated compound Y, and that forms your further heating above 373 Kelvin, you are getting your anhydrous white powder. No, that is your, come on guys, whether it is an soda ash or dead burnt plaster, it is your soda ash. Okay, so what is the formula of soda ash? Yes, we will discuss in detail. The first and foremost thing they have given here, baking soda is not a hydrated solid, thus X is not a baking soda. Okay, so thus option A and option C are incorrect. Dead burnt plaster is called CaSO4. Okay, CaSO4. Your calcium sulfate is called your dead burnt plaster, guys. Okay, note down. If you don't know these concepts, means currently note it down here. My calcium sulfate is called dead burnt plaster. It is obtained from the gypsum via the formation of plaster of Paris. So the synthesis of the dead burnt plaster is from the plaster of Paris via an intermediate called gypsum. Okay, so come on guys. So this is your gypsum, CaSO4.2H2O. So if you heat it above the 373 Kelvin, you will be getting the plaster of Paris, and if you heat it above 393 Kelvin, you will get finally your dead burnt plaster, which is anhydrous in nature. But the reaction here takes place as follows. Washing soda, which is your X, okay, a hydrated compound washing soda. If you heat less than 373 Kelvin, you will be receiving a monohydrated compound like Na2CO3.H2O, because if you are heating mildly means your water molecules goes and escapes and it becomes as vapor. Okay, your 10 water molecules goes as vapor, remaining only 1 will be present. So my monohydrated Na2CO3 will be present. So if you heat this monohydrated Na2CO3 above 373 Kelvin temperature means you will get the single H2O also goes and eliminate, and your final product is your Na2CO3, which is your anhydrous white powder. Other name of this Na2CO3, that not hydrated Na2CO3 is called your soda ash, guys. Simply, yes. Got it? So this is the clear cut MCQ. They will be asking a lot of real time questions like this, so note down, it's very important. Okay, so are you guys satisfied? So what is the correct answer? The correct answer for this question is option B, everyone. Right? Got it? So with this, we straight away move for the second MCQ of today. I hope everyone understood this MCQ clearly. So this is our second MCQ of today's session. Yeah, take your own time, answer it. The correct sequence of thermal stability of following carbonates is, okay, they're asking the thermal stability of the following carbonates. Come on guys, tell me in the chat section. It's a basic question only, I will ask. So what is the group? These elements belong to which group? They are collectively called as alkaline earth metals, right? So they are the second group of the S block. So second group, yes. You have to find out the carbonates thermal stability of the second group elements, right? So what is the correct answer? Guys, what determines the thermal stability? Do you have any idea what is the determining factor of thermal stability? Tell me in the chat section. I will tell you one thing, right? Okay, let's wait. Can I reveal the correct answer, guys? I will reveal. So thermal stability is inversely proportional to, I will tell you guys, I will tell you one thing. The thermal stability is inversely proportional to the size of the metal atom. Okay, as the size increases, the ionic character decreases, and that the thermal stability increases. Okay, note down, these are the lines, very important. Thermal stability is indirectly related to the size of that metal cation. That is most important. That too, if you go from above to down the group, your size of the metal atom increases, right? So magnesium is the smallest one and barium is the biggest one, right? Yes, I hope you have got it. So using this, if you analyze, means what is the smallest atom, guys? Smallest is your magnesium and largest is your barium, and before that magnesium, calcium, strontium, and finally barium, right? So if you go from lower size to above size, so the thermal stability, it's just opposite of that. So your barium will have the highest thermal stability, and the strontium will have the second, and third is calcium, and finally the magnesium. So the correct answer will be option B, everyone. Okay, I hope everyone understood this. With this, we move for the third MCQ of today's session. It's straight away simple one. Okay, everybody will answer it. What is the correct order of hydration enthalpies of alkali metal ions, guys? Come on, you can do it. So it's very simple. Correct order of hydration enthalpy. So what does the term hydration enthalpy signifies? Hydration enthalpy means the amount of energy required by an compound to get dissolved in a water, right? So it's called the, indirectly it means the hydration enthalpy, right? So the amount of energy required or something required or ejected by a compound when you are dissolving in a water. So which compound will have the most ionic character will have the less hydration enthalpy? Correct or not, guys? Let me hear it in the chat section. So we need to find out the correct order of hydration enthalpy of alkali metal ions, which is the first group of S block. Yes. So what is your answer, guys? So let me hear it in the chat section. Hydration enthalpy depends on what? Hydration enthalpy depends on which parameter? So what determines the hydration enthalpy? So let me change the color of my pen in the meanwhile. It's not working. Okay, so the hydration enthalpy is directly proportional to the ionic character, right? Ionic character, okay. Ionic character is my hydration enthalpy is directly proportional to the ionic character. So, but it in turn depends on, it is inversely proportional to the size according to the Fajang's rule. Guys, did you came across the Fajang's rule? I hope most of you might have known about the Fajang's rule. It's very important in your preparation, especially in organic chemistry. You must have known the Fajang's rule. So it says that, so the ionic character is inversely proportional size, which gives you the hydration enthalpy order. So according to this question, what is your correct answer, Kanna? So your ionic character needs to be very high for the high hydration enthalpy. So for my ionic character should be very high, I need to have the lowest size of my metal atom and compare these three things. So the metal with lowest size will have the highest hydration enthalpy and the metal with highest size will have the lowest hydration enthalpy. So tell me in the chat section which is the correct order for this. Yes guys, exactly, all your answers are correct. So it is option D. So lithium will have the highest hydration enthalpy of S block elements, followed by sodium and potassium, rubidium and finally cesium according to their sizes, which determined its ionic character and finally mentions its hydration enthalpy. So it's a clear-cut explanation here. So the correct order of hydration enthalpy of metal ions like this: Li possesses the maximum degree of hydration due to its small size. As a consequence of hydration enthalpy, their mobility, it's for next things that is not needed for you. So if you are having very high hydration of enthalpy, means the mobility is very low. Guys, note down. So mobility is denoted by this one, mu symbol. Mobility is inversely proportional to your hydration enthalpy. If you are having high hydration enthalpy, means your mobility will be very low. Note down, NTA might ask question from anywhere else. So micron, the mobility is inversely proportional to hydration enthalpy. So according to this, lithium will have the lowest mobility in water and cesium will have the highest mobility in water. But our mind used to know lithium is small, it can migrate very fastly, it can move fastly, but cesium is bigger, it can't move fastly. But this logic definitely it's wrong. So according to the hydration enthalpy concepts and the mobility concept, lithium is the least mobile and cesium is the highest mobile in aqueous solution. Guys, got it? So if you are attending the session and you have got some knowledge here and there, I'm very happy for you guys. So with this, we move it for the next MCQ. So again guys, it's a basic MCQ straight away, so everybody can answer it easily. Yes, come on. So since it's an introductory class, you will be having some detailed S block elements in our Unacademy learning app. So you can search in Unacademy as Sudharshan R. Okay, if you search in Unacademy as Sudharshan R, you will find my link, and below in the description also, you can find my link and you can come and attend the classes, guys. Okay, today 7 p.m. we will be having a session on plant physiology part 3, photosynthesis. In future we will be having some S block, P block, everything in detail. Okay, let's come back here. So the covalent alkaline earth metal halide. Okay, so among these four, which is the alkaline, we are having the alkaline earth metal halide, no, the metal halide of the second group elements, which is the most covalent character, which will have the highest covalent character among these four. Come on guys. So my X is only chloride, bromide, iodide. Okay, so which is having the highest covalent character? Okay, more covalent character is for what? Can I hear it in the chat section? Come on guys, one sec. Okay, great answering. So guys, the correct answer for this question is, okay, the correct answer is option D, beryllium and halide. The BeX2 bond, is the most covalent bond because of following reasons. I will tell you one thing. So guys, if upon hearing this, can you imagine one compound BeX2 instead of X, imagine Cl, chloride. So my BeCl2, imagine BeCl2. So BeCl2 has two phases, like vapor phase and solid phase. Can anybody know this? Because it's NTA's favorite question. I have one MCQ for this based on this question, so it's very important. So guys, come on, tell me, BeCl2 will exist in vapor phase and solid phase. There will be separate diagrams for this. I will show it as a next MCQ. Now come back to the concept. So if you're having BeX2 as a compound, means why it is more covalent than your other alkaline earth metal halide. So what are the reasons? So straight away go with the reasons here. The covalent character depends on the size of the alkaline earth metal. As we move down the group, the size of the metal ion increases. Just now we came across it's for the first group alkali metals. As the size increases, the covalent character increases, but here it's the exact opposite trend. As we move down the group, the size of the metal increases. Be2 plus, note down guys, this is the reason we are having just Li plus there. Here we are having Be2 plus. It readily forms the covalent compounds like BeX2 because of very high positive charge density over its small size. Okay, so due to this reason, reason, it readily polarizes anionic spherical electron cloud of the chloride or the bromide iodide. Okay, so this is the reason we will be having the covalent character. One sec. Okay, alkaline methyl. Okay, yes, so we will be having like this. So my correct answer will be Be2 plus, guys. Since it is very low in size, for the alkaline earth metal, which element is having lowest size, which will have the highest covalent character, right? So got it? So it's very important. Note it down, guys. For a first group means you will be having the size is more, the covalent character is more. For the second group, the size is more, the covalent character is very less, right? It's a very important thing. These are the exceptions that you need to know in inorganic chemistry to master it. Okay, finally we came to the last MCQ, I suppose, today's session. The structure of beryllium chloride in the solid state and vapor phase respectively are. Come on, guys, you can do it. Yeah, so what is the correct answer? What is the correct answer for this question? So beryllium chloride in solid state and beryllium chloride in vapor phase, two structures that you need to know. So which is chain and which is dimeric? Come on, let me hear it in the chat section, everyone. Yes, the correct answer is option D. The solid state is chain in structure and the vapor phase is dimeric in structure. You can clearly see the diagram here. So in vapor phase, it exists as the dimer, right, guys? It exists as the dimer. But in solid state, if you see, means it exists as a chain. The Be group is there and Be is the central atom here and BeCl2 here. So just see, so here you are having a dimer of the chloride beryllium bond, BeCl bond. Okay, BeCl bond exists in dimer in the vapor phase, but it doesn't exist in dimer in here because it exists as a chain. The dimers are present as continuous flow, so it exists as a chain in solid state. So note down the polymeric chain structure, but in vapor phase you will be having dimeric structure. So note down, guys, it's the most important MCQ that has been repeatedly asked by NTA since a long days. Okay, so I hope now everybody understood this concept. With this knowledge, we straight away move it for the last MCQ of today's session. This one is my favorite question of today's session, so kindly answer it. Come on, you can do it, Kanna. Magnesium powder burns in air to give. What are the things that you have? So option A, magnesium oxide and Mg3NO2, Mg3NO3 twice and Mg3N2, MgO only and Mg1 NgNO3 twice. So it's a clear-cut line asked from NCERT. So in NCERT they used to mention one diagonal relationship. Did you come across, guys, diagonal relationship? So magnesium in diagonal relationship with what? So what is the compound that is in diagonal relationship with magnesium? Yes, correct. So if you are having means both of the compounds will have a same character. So when magnesium powder is burnt in air, it will give only magnesium oxide along with Mg3N2. It is the most important compound, but other compounds of this group like beryllium and the calcium and the strontium, barium, everything will not give this. They will give only MgO like that. So it is the only compound in group 2 will give you MgO as well as Mg3N2. So note down the correct answer for this question is option A, guys. Okay, MgO and Mg3N2. It is clearly given in NCERT, so kindly go through. These are the essential things that I need you guys to prepare in S block elements. So I needed to convey these things to you in today's session. So it's a complete reaction here. Mg plus O2 gives MgO here, and finally okay, Mg plus O gives MgO here and Mg plus N2 gives Mg3N2 here. So these were the things that I need you guys to focus on S block elements. This is a basic lecture which gives some concentration on basics chemistry of the S block elements. In future we are going to take a lot of sessions, especially in Unacademy free learning app. So you can go through my free live class there using my code SUDHER21. So today's session is going to be, I am going to take today's session plant physiology part 3. So it's going to be on the photosynthesis in higher plants, 7 PM. The link is in the description. Touch the link and come and watch it on live in Unacademy app, or either if you touch the link you can come there, otherwise search in Unacademy as Sudharshan R and you can view my profile there, and you can give the enroll link for the 7 PM session on photosynthesis. And if you hit the follow button, you will get my results, you will get my ID, and every time, anytime if I upload a session means you will get the notification. Okay, so I hope hope you have enjoyed today's session. So hit like, do share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe this channel, Unacademy Sapiens. So it's Sudharshan signing off. Take care. Thank you all. Good night. Bye bye. We will meet you at 7 p.m. in Unacademy app. So kindly, we will see there. Take care. Bye bye, guys. So this animation is good actually. Yeah.